Well, good evening, folks. Your boy Ferris here, and I am coming to you live here with a video talking about something that we all need as individuals who are out here in the network marketing, direct sales game, and even in the affiliate marketing game. Basically, anybody who has a business, you really need to be doing this, is building your email list. Now, there have been several systems over the past couple of years that have come around that said they would do this, they would give you leads and this and another. Excuse me, I don't know why is it that I'm always, whenever I choose to do a video, burping, but I'm not changing it. There's been several systems over the past couple of years that have come out and, said they will help you get leads, help you build your list, just do a copious amount of things. Well, actually, the system that sits behind this has a history of doing just that, helping individuals and business owners not just build lists, but host their websites and all of that stuff. And we're talking about GVO. The owner, Joel Terrian, he is out of Canada, settled down in Dallas, Texas, Dallas, Texas, or Fort Worth, one of them, and decided, because of whatever reason, I guess they, on Canada, he couldn't open his hosting service or whatever have you up there. He came down here and did it, and then made an affiliate program to it. And I first came across him roughly around in 2009 myself. Now, if I would have known then what I know now, I would have stuck with him a little harder than what I did, because in the nuances of doing business, I was new to it. I was new to doing online businesses, and didn't bother building a list, because then I thought, who's going to fill out that form? Nobody wants to give up their information, this, that, and the other. It wasn't until that I got, a little bit older in the game and had a little bit more experience that I, discovered that the people who were the most successful had built lists. They had people on their list that wanted to, their email list that wanted to build, that wanted to get on the list and wanted to join the companies that, follow around. But a lot of those people didn't do the same things that the other people did. You always wonder, why some people who go into these companies, XYZ, ABCD companies, and first day or first week, they're hitting the leaderboards, they're number one all the time, is because they built an asset that helps them do that, which is their list. I used to always hear, this all the time. The money's in the list. And I was like, the money's in the list? What does that mean? But I recently, over the past couple of years, have built, lists. I've had lists from a couple thousand to 1,000, but I never owned them. I always use prefab systems, and those are another thing. That's another thing when you use prefabricated systems. A lot of times you still end up losing out, because those prefab systems are played at radio. What I mean by prefab systems, like mycapturepage.com. Even though I still use iWeber 2, they plug and play system type deal. That already come with autoresponders, that already come with everything you need. When you don't own that list, you're subject to anything. You're subject to anything that can go on with that company. If that company shuts down, cool. If they want to email your list, that's what they're going to do. And it's a whole bunch of other things that you have to deal with when you don't own your list and you haven't been communicating with a email subscription list builder that you specifically have access to. Is going to be doing. So it's going to be using, so to say. What this does, the AI Matrix Spillover, let me just name the company, AI Matrix Spillover. What it allows you to do is do just that. And it not only allows you to do that, but it allows you to get leads from your team as well. So it's an active kind of co-op type deal of you guys building a list of individuals. Now, I just said the other team, other companies don't, do the same thing. But as far as individuals growing a list, it's easier if you all grow your list together. And it's not companies that's doing it. It's individuals that are out here helping each other build a list. The people who I've seen do the most and had the most success, they had a list of 100,000 names on it. And in the first day of, joining the company or already hitting the list, a lot of times too, even with those lists, even with those email providers like MailChimp, Aweber, GetResponse, you're subject to those companies, especially when they're not affiliate minded. They're not there for and to be built and be owned by people who have been in network marketing, who own network marketing companies or affiliate companies. Well, the GVO is that company. It has an owner that has MLM companies, direct sell companies, whatever you want to say, that have been built around, his systems, his hosting system, or whatever have you. Because he had Now Lifestyle, GVO, they got Backup, and a couple other ones over the past couple of years that I forget. They're on the tip of my tongue, but I didn't know they were there. That he utilized to, help individuals like you and me make money. So he understands that utilizing the systems are good. You being able for individuals like you and me are good for us, good for the system, good for him. Those other companies, I've heard pray tell people who have had 100,000, plus list, 100,000 plus name list, and it costing tens of thousands of dollars a month, and run wrong move or an email that gets sent out that's too heavy for their servers to take, they cancel your account and they don't give you your list back. That's your list just, gone. So that's the reason why I said, it's important having a company like this that is going to, and a company owner that is like this, that is going to back you up regardless, because they understand that this is a network marketing game and you're going to be mailing kind of heavy when you do build that list. Another thing about this is a 2x12 matrix. 2x12 matrix that is going to allow you to earn some income, both passive and forward as well. My thing to you is, if I were you guys, I would be building this thing no matter what. A lot of people, when they see matrices, they'll tell you you don't have to promote. That's bullcrap. I'm not going to tell you that. I always tell people this, that since I've been in many matrices before, the only people who really make any money from the matrix is those who go out and promote the opportunity. Those who activate, you need at least 2 people. The minimum, you need to at least put 2 people in your matrix, 2 to 3 people to activate it. That's the thing you need to work for. You don't need to work for spillover. Even though there's spillover that will I wouldn't rely on it, especially if you're looking to change your lifestyle and your income levels. You're going to have to go out here and get it. If you were hungry, you wouldn't wait for somebody to come in your house and bring you groceries. Somebody said, hey, just some stranger off the street say, hey, I'm going to bring you groceries. Well, you're going to be waiting forever. You didn't get your address. They go off to the grocery store. They don't know where you live, whatever have you. You're going to be waiting forever. So why would you do that in your business? Grow your business. And if possible, the total monthly possible potential is $20,486 a month. That's the top. And that's in a perfect world. Now, will you get there? I'm not making no promises like that, because this is not an income claims and none of that stuff. If you don't move your feet, you don't eat, and all that good stuff in between. So if you're not out here pushing this thing, then you're not going to see those, levels. And, this is perfect for beginners who don't want to come, who don't want to create funnels from scratch, affiliates who struggle with follow-up, people who want to build a list while promoting, busy people who need a simple system. This is not for people expecting instant riches and with zero effort, people unwilling to send traffic or share a link. It's simple. There's simple things that you can do that are out here. One is doing YouTube videos. Two is going to the traffic exchanges and stuff like that, and putting your information out there on the traffic exchanges, and keep the pressure going on those. And yeah, and postcards as well, postcards, flyers, or whatever have you. And you can build your list by doing that. All right. So what I want to say to you guys is that this is a new opportunity, and really you need to, get in front of this, because this is going to be huge. If you're really sick and tired of starting over from scratch when XYZ company comes along, or, and fails, and you're stuck, just trying to figure out how you're going to go back. Or you may, have, like me, have had some success in one business, and the thing completely flops on you, and you have to start all the way over, which I've done, and you don't have a, list that you own that you can go to and remail that list, and you're having to start over, and it may be, you may end up being stuck in limbo for a little while before you can get back to where you were. Then, this is where you want to be, in a situation where you got something that's going to help you build your list, help you get your money that you need to send more traffic, to get more people and more eyeballs on your list. Because if you get anywhere near this, even if you were to get, 10% of this each and every month, sending traffic to a link to help grow an asset that's going to help you hit the leaderboards, for now in the future, would be worth it. I can't believe I started this when I was 32 years old, and I'm 50 years old this year. Well, not 50, I'll be 51 this year, but I turned 50. Wow. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to be looking back, hindsight with more years behind you than you do in front of you, and still trying to make it happen. All right. So with that being said, this is me, boy Ferris, reminding you guys to be blessed, not stressed, and to be always motivated by success. And I will see you guys on the beaches. Well, not hope to see you at the bank cashing the big check. All the links will be listed down below, even traffic sources that you may need for your opportunity. And if you decide to come on board with me, I'll provide you with the traffic opportunity, traffic places where I post my link. And yeah, with that being said, piggity peace.